Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're looking for this Jane Doe. She was found in Elma, Washington. Estimated date of death between 1982 and 87. It says Native American or Asian, but I left some people in that are not Native American or Asian. I don't know if they're mixed races. Nowadays it seems like we're all mixed races. I think we have every race in our family, it seems like. Height 4'10" to 5'2", 100 pounds. So some of the ones I left in are more than 100 pounds. It says medium to stocky build, and some of them might have been like 88 or 81, I don't know. And it gives the size of her shoes. She wore a size 6.5. I really wish when people went missing and they gave a description, they put the size of their clothes and their shoes and not just in the Jane Does, because then you don't have to remember it years later what size shoes did they wear. You can see it, because some of them say 4.5 shoes, size 4.5, even though they're 5'5" or 5'6". It said they wore 4.5 shoes, and I'm like, whoa. You know, usually isn't that somebody that's much more petite and probably about this height? Seems like they might wear a 4.5 shoe, right? But I could see a 6.5, but I don't. So, and it says she's 22 to 40 years old. So we have this young lady. She went missing in Tacoma, Washington. She's 37 years old. She's 5'3", 110. She looks like she could be a mixed race. Her hair looks blonde in that picture to me, but it says brown hair. I don't think she went missing that far away. So I wanted to leave her. Emma, Washington. Hold on, let me check real quick. Is it 2 M's? I just looked at it. No, I can't remember. It must be 1. Elma, Washington. Elma, Washington, 2. Typing with 2 fingers, so. Yeah, she was an hour away. So she went missing an hour away from where the Jane Doe was. So we're definitely leaving her in there because she's about the right height and the right weight. Your weight fluctuates, so she could easily be considered 100 pounds, and because it fluctuates to 110, that might make her seem. I figure she is Port Orchard, Washington, Native American, biracial, white, 5'2", 110 pounds. Of course, it doesn't have the size shoes she wears. And she's an hour and 16 minutes away. So she could easily have been the person. I don't know if it says. Okay, so then we have this girl. And I really believe, even though she fits the description, she was 5 foot, 100 pounds. I really believe she's Parker Jane Doe, but this could be who it is. Because Parker Jane Doe, even though it said she had bleached her hair and lightened it right in the very front, this girl has pictures of herself, or there was a picture of her with her hair up. She's spraying chemicals, she's wearing gloves, and the front of her hair, you can tell it looks a little bit lighter, and it looks like she's been sweating and running her hand up the front of her hair to move it out of her face. And I was thinking, well, if she's got chemicals or bleach water or something on the gloves, and she's doing that all the time, it's going to lighten her hair up a little bit. And then when they go to see it, they're going to think, oh, she lightened her hair with bleach a little bit. And then when they did the picture, but maybe she purposely lightened it later with bleach, but I don't know. I really think she's a Parker Jane Doe. I do. And I think the lightening of her hair with the The bleach might have been a misunderstanding, but maybe she did lighten it completely light. Nobody noticed it, and she just did it that day. But I don't know. I really think this is her, though. I think that's who that is. But you never know. And this girl's from Spokane, Washington, and she's 5'2", 100 pounds, so she's the right height and the right weight. And she might seem kind of stocky because she's probably got some muscle to her and stuff. She had to go read meters and transformers and keep them powered up. So, and she looks like she could be a mixed race. Five and a half hours away. So we're getting further away. So these are closer. Nope, these two are closer. If you're going by that. So, and this one's 5'3", and this one's 5'2", so I guess I should slide this one over as being more likely to be the person, but that's interesting. And then this one. And then we'll go on from there. So then we have this one. See, she's 130 pounds, so she weighs too much. But you never know. You know, that could be, somebody could have thought, I don't know if she had a driver's license and somebody was guessing her weight. And maybe because maybe she weighed less. Maybe they don't know that she weighed less. I hate it, because they're going to guess the height and the weight on some of them. Their husband didn't even live there, so. Yeah. I would think it easily could be her because she is Asian. Oh yeah. And she could easily have weighed 100 pounds and we wouldn't even know it. Because somebody could have guessed her weight. She looks tiny right there, looking at her face and everything. Okay, so then we have this girl. She's 5'4", so she's an inch taller, 110 pounds. So I left these in, even though it's more likely going to be maybe her, and then maybe her. And then I really think it could be her. I keep leaning towards her. It's funny because I don't think, honestly, maybe her. I don't know. I don't know who it is. I have to have somebody that's a professional go through and try to figure it out. But this one's Asian, and it said Asian, so it said Asian, Native American or Asian, so. She's right there, and she's right there, so I would imagine one of these two probably because they went missing right there. And then this one, she's Port Angeles. How far away is that? Oh yeah, right there. 2.5 hours. So yeah, that could be her too. And then we have her. She's 5'4". She's 5'3", and she's white. She doesn't. I don't know. Then we have her. She says 5'3" to 5'7". So they're guessing on the height. So I'm going to guess that they're guessing on the weight as well. But she's further away. But I could think, and then we have her. And then we have her. And I know she doesn't appear like she could be Asian or American Indian at all. But I don't know. I left her in. I don't know why. I didn't want to leave her out of this mix because... And then... Because you can't tell if somebody's part Indian sometimes. And she's 102 pounds, but she's 5'4". And she's 5'3", but she's 125. And she's biracial, so it's probably not her. Probably not her. Really doubt if it's her. Could be this one. Could be her because you can definitely tell that they're guessing on her height and her weight and stuff because... So, and don't think it's her at all. And not her, I don't think. But maybe this one. And maybe this one. So I would say one of the first 5. These are the people that if I was looking to see if it was somebody, I would look at these to see maybe it's one of them. And then have somebody find out what size shoes they wore, and that kind of information, right? If they can still find that out, and then look at it. Because, and then she had that healed fracture to the left tibia, but I don't know. It says her hair color is dark brown. So, her hair is dark brown. Her hair is dark brown. And her hair is dark brown. Huh. If I had to go by... See, she's got dark brown hair. She's 5'2". She weighs 100 pounds. I'm going to take that ball and I'm going to run with it. She's 5 foot and weighs 100 pounds. So, we'll go with these. That one's really close by. Really close to where that person went missing. And I really think this is the Parker Jane Doe. So, if I had to guess, I would guess this one. Maybe. I don't know. What do you think? Which one do you think it is? Because I can't tell if she's got Native American in her, but she lives right there. She looks like she does. I don't know. She weighs 100 pounds on the nose, it says. So, I don't know. I was leaning towards this one before. She weighs 100 pounds on the nose. Could be her. It really could be her. So, and it could be her as well. Because this is 130 pounds, but her husband was working. I don't know. You never know. So, hopefully we'll just let the people that are the experts try to figure it out, I guess. But I just wanted you to see that this is a Jane Doe that I was looking at. I'm trying to figure out who it is. I don't, Spokane seems to be a ways away, so 5.5 hours, yeah. Yeah, that's really far. See, this one was so close. And this one's really close. These two are really close from where the body to where the body's found. And I don't know how far this one is away. I really think this is the Porker Jane Doe, though. I'm trying to, I know you're not supposed to have tunnel vision on these things, but I really have tunnel vision on her. Because I really think she's the Porker Jane Doe, but it could be her. Anyway, please feel free to leave comments. And because it's hard. We don't have enough information to go on. Where the professionals would have more information, hopefully. They'll have their shoe sizes and their sizes clothes that they would wear, and not just what they were wearing when they went missing. Because we don't have that information, and I really wish that people would put that information in there. I really wish we did, because all the Jane Does have that, 6.5 size shoe. You'd be like, oh, well, this one wears a 4.5 shoe, this one wears a 5, This one wears a 7.5, this one wears a 6.5 shoe. You'd be like, oh, that would be it. Even if they wore a 6 or a 7, and maybe they got a 6.5, we'd still have closer to that information, right? I just don't like not having it. So, anyway, there's this Jane Doe. She went missing. Gunshot went to the head. It was 1988. She went missing 82 to 87. There were serial killers in the area. Let's see, 82 to 87. We have Ridgeway. Bundy was arrested in 78. 82 to 87. We also have Yates. So we have Yates and Ridgeway in the area from 82 to 87. And then it could always be somebody else. But maybe somebody knows who it is. Maybe somebody will read this and they'll be like, oh, I know who that is because I remember the description or something, right? But I don't know. It says possible Asian manufacturer. But I don't know. And if we go by Asian, it would be probably this lady right here, because she's Asian. Right? That would really make it simple, wouldn't it? That's the only one that I think I saw that was Asian. Yeah, so if they came to the conclusion that it was somebody that was definitely Asian, then it would be probably her. Unless there's somebody else that's missing. You know how there's some people that are missing and they're not reported missing. Or maybe I missed somebody, but I don't know. Please feel free to leave comments. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to stop and pray for the loved ones of all these people, the investigators, the friends and different people that it scarred. They may have had boyfriends, people that they were going to marry, that were going to spend the rest of their lives with them. Best friends, teachers, all the different people that were scarred by everyone that went missing and the loss of their love and their friendship. So, and then investigators come across this and it's pretty horrific. I imagine they have nightmares, you know. So, anyway, and please feel free to leave some comments and let me know. If you know what size shoes these people wear, please feel free to leave that in the comments too. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in and have a great day. Bye-bye.